Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Zodiac. I am Mr. Cosmic, and we are happy to be here. We just hit 100,000 subscribers. No way can I ever do this, not even one bit without you guys. So thank you very much. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're a member, doubly thank you. If you're a moderator, triply thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you for getting me there. This is onward and upward. We have more things to do, more dreams to conquer, and use tarot to our advantage, right? We're here for a reason. That's been determined. That's the sign. I'm here to read today. I'm going to do some Zodiac readings. And when I do that, I'll do a couple things. One thing is I'll talk about that Zodiac sign for a little bit, and I'll go into the energy. The other thing is what you'll see is up on this corner here. You'll see that. That's just telling you I'm going to be reading that sign. So that's Aries. So as I get into these Zodiac readings, I read. Just embrace the energy. Take it. Watch it. I'll have timestamps below so you guys can see that. So the timestamps, I put the timestamps below there. When I put them, it's like this. Is it like this? Hold on, like this. below. And you guys can just jump ahead, cross watch. I'll have a link in there for the natal chart. If you haven't done any natal work or natal chart stuff, I'll put that in there as well. I want you guys to have access to it. So Cafe Astrology is very cheap. It's called free, and so they don't save any information. It's really fun, but it's a good energy website. I gotta put it out there. It's just very good. Like, they're not trying to steal anything. There's none of that. It's just, hey, let's run this tool and let you be part of this process. So I love to show them some love. I really do. I've always used Cafe Astrology, especially in my journey. So don't be afraid to go over and look at it. Links below. But let's get started here. Let's read for these Aries, right? These Queen of Wands, Empress energies, two, 3 4s of Wands, the beginning of the beginnings. So what I like to do, typically when I get started here, is I'll read like Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Cap, and then I'll kick it back on. I'll split the decks and then I'll just redo it again. But yeah, let's do this. It makes it quick, easy, and we always have a fresh deck just sitting right there. And I'll pull all your cards as much as I can, on a live, but I would love to see this stuff. This is what makes this really fascinating for me. Because when I'm pulling for you, and you know you Aries out there, I know you, see? Like, we know each other. There's none of that, like, how do I say this? There's none of that foul play. It's all trying to figure it out, the connections beyond the words, that energy, that vibration, that frequency. First card out, 3 of Cups, friends and family. Friends and family first. Loving the Aries. Aries going to friends and family energy. It's telling you that you're opening up to this. Maybe you're starting to use your words, your communication, because Cups here means 6 to 8. But it's speaking in as if the water listens. It's that tone that connects to the depth of the Cups, the water energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But ideally, it's the vibration in that water. Like, when you speak, that water you affect. And think about how when we speak, our bodies are mostly made up of water. So we can feel that energy, right? Same thing. Even a whisper can build empires. You know what I'm saying? If it's vibrating in truth. And Aries energy, right? Aries energy is right here. It's you carry past life messages. That's the difference with you, Aries. You always have a past life situation going on. Every situation's past life. It could be future because it's basically connecting you. You focus on past life because you haven't evolved or you haven't seen it yet. But some of you might be focusing on future. But it's this energy. Remember what I was telling you, right? Empress energy. That's here and now. You're basically remembering who you were here to be. Like, you're like, oh, that's right. I am supposed to be successful. It's all these naysayers who don't know who they're supposed to be. Heartbreak. And that's what it is. People don't want to see you be successful because then it just shows their weakness, their lack of sensibility. And your Empress energy, your Emperor energy, as the Aries comes in, showing I'm full of messages, past life energy, friends that matter, and heartbreak that makes a difference. Black or white, it is or it isn't. I'm heartbroken or I'm not. And you've accepted that. There's no gray area. You're saying, if I'm heartbroken, there's a reason. The universe has brought something in here. 2 of Pentacles. Capricorn, money coming in. Hello. Look at this. King of Wands energy showing up along with the page. Look at you, very protected, very bold. You're being creative. You're being out there. There's a support system that's building behind you. That's soul tribe driven. When we're talking wands, we're talking soul tribe. It's the unwritten connection. There's the 8 of cups. That's Pisces energy. Could be Pisces, moon energy as well. Could be a big part here. Knight of cups. Might pop up here, but look at this. You are absolutely killing it right now. You're doing great, Aries. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're breaking hearts on a good level. Like, you're breaking hearts. I don't think you know this. You're the heartbreaker. From this perspective, and you're coming into your Empress energy. No one's breaking the Empress's heart. Not this time. Look at this. You're causing tower moments. Hey, can I get your number? No. No. And it's like, but this is the universe teaching you. Look at this. You're kind of tapping into the unlimited value of a deep heart connection. The truth that gets spoken in these love readings is that love will cut deeper, and you know that pain. You felt it. I had to go through it, and that truth could be even spoken in anger sometimes. But the lie will vibrate crooked, and you'll feel it. You'll know it. Your energy is going to know, hey, I know this is not right. What else we got here? Look at this. Leo energy right here playing a big part here again. We have Leo energy here. Strength could be the underlying point here, using your bold, courageous strength to get through this. And there's the 4 of Pentacles. Of all things, it is giving us the devil in the details. Capricorn notification, long-term stability energy. Who doesn't want that? There's the beginning of the Empress Emperor. Remember I said Queen of Wands, Emperor Empress are 2, 3, 4s of Wands. Here we go. Here we're starting to hit the Aries energy, saying you're getting into but you build a foundation. You don't just come at people. You know what you're doing. You have knowledge. You have power, as we see with the Virgo card. You're intellectual in that sense. You know what you're doing. You know what your resources are. You come at people very true, very happy, and that's what we need to keep doing. Choice got to be made here soon. You got to make a decision. Are you staying? Are you going? What are you going to do? And that's the offer from the universe. You're never supposed to stay where you always are. Get vulnerable. That's the truth here. Get vulnerable a little bit. There's the Leo energy again. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of strength Leo energy in this. Leo. A lot of Leo in here. So Leo's playing a big part here for you, Aries. Or we could be going, and I would have a hard time saying, oh, it's just fire energy, because this is Leo energy. The Emperor technically is Aries, or the Empress, depending on how we go across. But that's one of those things that happens, is the Aries owns the Emperor Empress energy. But the fire signs are supporting your journey. They're seeing what you're doing. They're loving what you're doing. Look at the stability that you're bringing in here, Aries. Talk about synchronicities. Look at this. Doom, 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 doom. So this is us getting back into it. Star energy supporting your energy. Could be you becoming into a star, realizing you're a star seed coming from another planet. That could be the world energy, realizing, what is this? How is this offering? What do we see here? In this sense of what you're building, what are you trying to build here, Aries? What is the legacy you're leaving, essentially, is what the term would be. You're not quite fully there yet. You're seeing it. You're basically about to make decisions, and this is why we're here. We're talking about, it's hard to notice. We have a lot of star energy, but there's some hidden secrets in the background here. Moon. And I'll end on that one, Aries. How about that? So overall, we have the star and the moons. You are very much bringing in what you're supposed to do. I call it manifesting. Notice when someone repeats something 3 times. Notice when something happens unconsciously. Someone's like saying, hey, oh, I didn't say that. Or words just come out of people's mouths and they go, I said that? Me? That's a sign. Because there's no, and you guys have had this. Has anyone ever had this? Someone comes to you and said, remember when you told me? And they go, what? And they go, but you did? Like, it was like, but you have no recollection. That sudden pause in conversation often hides things, the real message. So maybe you missed it. Maybe you said it and you didn't hear it, and this was just an echo to the strangers about the people around you. Your ears weren't hearing what you were saying, and that could be what happens too. This is coming in, Aries, where you're making a huge difference. You're setting the tone. You always do. I start with Aries for a reason, and I end with Pisces for a reason. But I do appreciate you, and I think this is wonderful energy, what you're bringing in here. As we continue on, and we're going to keep reading, look at this energy and ask yourself, what did you see in here? Hit me up in comments. Let me know if you picked up on anything. But this is a lot of depth connection, a lot of spirituality happening here, a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of spiritual advancement. And that's the thing with Aries is they're growing, and they're saying, hey, maybe you felt lost. That could also be Aries, depending on what you feel. But I feel like that could be part of it too. But now you're just simply being who you are, and you're being very happy with that. And when you're silent, it's not empty. It's just teaching something. It's growing the energy. It's saying, hey, I have to be quiet because I'm an empress, or I'm an emperor, or I'm going into my feminine. But those days of not knowing are over. Like, you absolutely are owning the universe. You're stepping into it saying, this is my universe, and this one is yours. So I'm just spreading the love here across these other decks. That's a good reading. That's a really good reading. That's why you'll see me spread this energy when I do that. That's a good sign, a very good sign for your reading. But let's do this. Speaking of all of that energy we just had, right? We had a whole lot of Leo energy, and up next here is Leo. So it's good to read like this. I love when the cards talk as we read, and that Aries rolls deep with Leo, or Leo supports Aries, or Aries supports Leo. Those two fire signs are really a fun group to be together. So there is absolutely one or two cards from that previous reading sitting in here, passing that energy along, right? And that's all we're doing here. We're going to get a quick read. We're going to see what's going on with Leo. What's the energy telling us about this, Leo? What do you get? But that Empress, Aries Empress energy, very, very nice. It's like finding who you are, is it not? Yep, here we go. Judgment card. This is a good energy too. We're getting into like stepping outside those comfort zones, as it would be. Could be Libra energy as well. Has a lot of justice, judgment here. Could be police, law enforcement. But someone's being judged, and there's a handful of people involved here, and that's what I see here, Leo, where a lot of people are judging you at this moment, looking at you, judging you, and it's not a bad thing, but you're under the scope. You're protected by the black or white. Is it good or bad? Is it good or bad? It's top down. The angel's actually in your favor. There's, like I said, the justice energy. So you're making a decision that's so good. It's for others. It helps others find themselves. So you fall into that Queen of Wands energy, or even the Aries fire energy, that Queen of Wands power energy, power move. So you and an Aries might be having some kind of connection where you're basically helping each other. You're yin and yanging with one another. But the Queen of Wands is Leo energy because it has the cat here. It's the Queen of Wands fire energy with the wand, and then we have the Capricorn energy with the devil in the details. With, if you look at the three pyramids, it's that. Let's see what's really happening here. You're connecting to past life people, a lot of them, and you're doing it in a really wonderful manner. See, past life. So this is you. It's like when we say rebirth, you mean literal rebirth. Like you're saying, oh, rebirth. Like no. Like you were reborn here in this lifetime as Murray Sandelson or whatever. You know, like in some past life, you know, you might have been Barbara Goodman or whatever it is, whatever it could be. But this could be that energy where you're coming into some new energy, new connections. People lost themselves to find themselves, to be born here, to know their soul was existent energy. Yeah, get over heartbreak. A lot of times we're put into heartbreak. It's like kickstarting the engine. You guys ever had that? Ever see that where people have to it's like a standard, a clutch. You can actually pop start it. That's what happens with heartbreak and love and people who you feel like you're disconnected from. But we look here, we have the 2 to the 3, that's short throw energy. That's telling us that this could be more so coming in with this. That's Libra season, 9/23 to October 12th. There could be some kind of decision being made, like I'm letting go of this sword, I'm focusing on that. There's the sword, see? There's the air sign sword. It could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius playing a big part here. Typically that comes up as Aquarius, just so you know, Leo. But that's like at the base of it. Like it's almost like there's this coming back, cycling, as we see. Like it could be 2 choices. Fast moving action, there's your Leo energy again coming in. But it really comes in with that fire sign strength backing it up. But this is you're building up momentum. So I would say by Thanksgiving U.S. time, or by November 23rd to December 2nd from October, this could be just a moment of realizing who you are here, Leo. Yeah, getting back to work, focusing on self, stacking the coin, stacking the coin, letting endings end. Like that's a Gemini heartbreak, angelic heartbreak. You can see how it's angel here, angel touched, and then you have the death rebirth card here saying this is something. It ended on purpose. It was meant to end, even though the pain feels real. whatever that is. That's Gemini heartbreak energy. That's lover energy. We have a lot of swords. You're getting back together with something else, though. This could be Scorpio energy as we see this, or it could be even Sag energy. There could be some kind of cross correlation between the Taurus and some kind of Aquarian energy. But the cup of love is being offered by you as you're being genuine and you're being true to who you are, true to what you want to be, offering love and passion. You're the fourth wand in the marriage. 4 of Wands is marriage. 3 of Wands is get back together. This is you saying, I'm going to offer the same wand to be married, to be partnered, to be with somebody long term, to be adored and noticed. That's what you're doing here. Moving forward, you're grabbing the wand. See the wand? See, thank you. There it is. As we move forward, you're not holding back. You're getting more serious, and you're moving on when you need to move on, letting those swords speak for themselves. Wow, that hurt. That's a lot of pain, because between these two, that's 5 swords, right? This is 6. Like, you're like, I know what to do now. So right here, that's the 6 of swords, and this 2 plus 3 is 5. And we have a hidden sword here where you're like saying, only one really matters, but I love the knowledge and the information that comes out of this. There's that justice card that we talked about at the very beginning with the judgment. You're following harmony. Don't hold back. Let me put it this way: you can hold back, but don't hold back unnecessarily. There's the passion. There's the message. Future life, future calling, money, wealth, and obviously the wonderful, wonderful, powerful Queen of Queens showing up with the devil in the details. Remember I talked about the Capricorn energy? There's the devil in the details. This is not a mistake. This energy showing up here with the Queen of Wands is confirming that devil in the details is money coming in, master manifester. It's rebirth. It's I had no money, now I have money. Never say you don't have money ever again, Leo. Honestly, open up and say you now have money. It will start to come in. Look, it's like it's a conduit. Queen of Pentacles to Queen of Pentacles. Let's bridge the gap for you just to see what else we get out of here. Look at passion. Lead with passion, creativity. Stop holding back. As I said, very, 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 very good. Leo, I love this. I love this for you. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you think. I will appreciate that. And I do I see every comment, by the way. I may not comment on every comment, but I do see every comment. And because some of them don't necessarily demand a response, I guess. It depends on, like, if you're saying, hey, thank you to me. It's like, I'm not going to thank you. But I might thumbs up. I might heart it. Anyway, my point is, I love those responses that you guys bring in. So up next is going to be the Leo energy. But for you, I'm sorry, up next is Sag. But for you, Leo, it's the real truth of the whole situation that I see with this reading and the holding back and passion and money comes in and where it never did and now it never stops. It's that moment where you believe in the sentences you speak, the words that come out of your mouth. It's that what you say to people matters, instead of using wasted energy saying, yeah, I have a brand new Lamborghini. And it's like, do you? No, but I want to impress you. No, like, don't waste that time. Don't wait. If someone doesn't align, they don't align. Don't try to align to them to falsify the alignment. So you're carrying more than you need to, and I very much applaud you. It's going to reward you. I'll pull one more card for you just before I check out here, because I want to see what this past life energy is up here. Look at this, Queen of Wands, Libra justice energy. Libra justice energy. You're taking action on self. Leo, this is about you. What do you want to do? What is it you need from this universe? What is it you need from the opportunities that have been awarded to you? But what is this that we're holding back on? In this wonderful, wonderful, powerful move. This to me is a really wonderful reading and a lot of past life energy and a lot of thank you from the universe. But the dual Queen of Pentacles tells me that you're the missing link to someone's love. How beautiful would that be, right? You're the missing link. Or maybe you guys are finding yourselves in the relationship now, and that was the missing link. But there's a connection that was missing. There was a connection that was missing, and that's part of it. All right, let's do this. Let's move ahead and get to those Sag energies I was just talking about, because Sag obviously is also a fire sign, but brings its own flavor to the stage here. Let me get a sip here of my soda. Not as good as the iced tea. I also have iced tea here, but I was just trying to clear the throat a little bit, and there's nothing better than that, I can tell you. My tech support days will tell you the truth. When I walked in, I remember I was like, like 6:30 in the morning and people drinking soda. I'm like, what is going on? It's because they were third shift and they were kind of, it kept, and for the first shift, it kept people's throats clear. And so they loved drinking soda. I was like, that's interesting. And it kept it crisp. All right. Sagittarius, my friends. Okay, I'm with you on this. This is my rising sign. So when I read this, I'm really kind of like looking at it saying, what is this? Right? Not interpreting it through my lens, but as the Sag energy. See 2 cards out, emotions. Friends, justice. And we just kind of ended with justice. But we're starting with justice. It's a handoff. Each sign has a handoff. If you know a Leo, if you know an Aries, take a look at those readings. You'll see what I'm talking about. Friendship was very prominent early on, and what we had is just ended with the Justice card. It's tying the two past readings I just did with the Aries and Leo in there. So as a fire sign, you may want to check out the other ones here too, Sag. But this is friends, angelically gifted friends. 6 to 8 weeks, you'll see their success is your success. That's also part of this. With this justice, it feels unfair sometimes, but the reality is it's a lot more fair than you can recognize. Right now, there's things that happen behind the scenes that we can't talk about, we can't get into. The universe says there's a plan. There's always a plan. Have faith in that plan. There it is. King of Cups energies. That's a rebirth. A rebirth of a major shift, kind of. That patience is paying off. There's some air energy. We have a little bit of Aquarius playing a part here. But that 5 of Swords is, winning, battling at all costs. I got this. Yeah, because if they come back at you, you have like every sword. Knowledge is power kind of thing, right? And it's almost unfair. Sometimes we just know things that other people don't know, and we like, hey, I can take advantage of this information. And that's how the universe operates. It hands those who are worthy that information and makes it valuable. Not the criminal stuff, the depth, the Virgo energy, the what does this all mean? Let's keep going here, my friends. All right, Hermit energy. That's the depth card. That's also a hidden emperor hiding here, right? We have the gray beard, cloak. That's the emperor going and doing their own kind of like their work. A true warrior, true hero archetype, that kind of people, they embody so many things. They're not just one thing. And so that brings us back to the world card, back to the completion, the last card in the major arcana. But it's angel touch with this. You can't complete your life lessons without friends. I'm sorry. Might be even Pisces energy, might be this energy that's hiding, moon energy, something kind of not populating, but it's water sign nonetheless. And it absolutely has it has the fish here telling us that Pisces energy plays a part here. That's why I love to call this Pisces versus say the Gemini is the Page of Swords. Virgo is kind of more the Page of Pentacles for me. But anyway, we'll keep going. Wheel of Fortune. It's not exactly. It's old fortune. It's like you've basically been putting your effort into something, Sag, and it's paying off. That patience pays off. How about that for once, right? The patience is paying off. There it is. The Wheel of Fortune's now falling into your favor because this, if it was upside down, just means it's queuing up. It hasn't queued up. It's falling. Emotionally, you're in an emotional, wonderful place right now. Emotionally, you feel great. You're getting depth. You're getting challenged by the universe saying, do you see that? Do you see this? And that's almost unfair for others, but the reality is it's the depth that you bring. That cups, that death card, that understanding, the rebirth. It's that really that moment of Scorpio energy, figuring it out. And the root chakra here, we have the Knight of Cups. We have more water energy in the center line, but we also have the 8 of Wands, patient Sag energy showing up with that moment of you. Especially if you were born between 11/23 and December 2nd, this would be your reading really. It should resonate. But the Knight of Cups energy is telling us that this is the Prince Charming energy, that love, that's your emotional base, because a lot of people are offering you love or going to be offering you love if they're not already. Open up to it. They're not a completion, but we're close to the completion. We're close to no more chasing anymore. See, there's the lovers in reverse. See what I'm saying? One of these friends is your lover. That's currently in your life. They've been brought there by a reason. Brand new start. See what I'm saying here, Sag? So a friend that's in your energy is absolutely into you. 10 of Cups energy, Pisces energy. Look at that. Have a Pisces. But Pisces plays a part, or it's the moon energy of the Pisces that plays a big part here. There's the Cup of Love again with the water sign. So someone's offering you a relationship, because you see the 2 cups here. Somebody's coming in to offer you a relationship here, Sag. Sooner than later. And this could be Cancer energy sitting up here too. We have Cancer in the chart. We have Chariot. But we also have that Libra energy. So it could be Cancer, Libra. It could have that mix of energy. but it's almost like somebody or something's trying to not let this end. And when I mean that, that's like on a spiritual sense. Maybe you haven't even dated this person because the getting back together is not here. It's the not letting it end. You know, if that makes sense. It's almost like fighting to keep it alive. That's the energy, but it leads to a brand new start. That's the goal here. A message. Someone has to speak their truth, Sag. That's what has to happen. But I feel like the way it's coming in like this, it's speaking the truth to the past person. It's like the past person has got like, I love you, I want you, I need you, you make me happy, I want to melt inside you kind of energy. That's what it is, Sag. And I feel like somebody's holding off. Could be a Gemini, could be a lover. You have the Nine of Pentacles, a wish granted, almost like you wished for this. By September 2nd to September 11th, you'll see more of this. Little birdie's telling you, here's a brand new start coming, and you don't even see it yet. How crazy is that? Justice energy into October, right? So as we go into Libra season, look at it becomes really good. I'm going to tell you, you're heading into a really good relationship right about now. If and this is for you, like Wheel of Fortune lovers, friends and family, allies, battling, clear intentions. Someone's coming at you intentionally. They know what they want. There's something hidden, life lesson hidden in this that's been past life. I'm almost like kind of like you can't get to it yet. Someone's been very bold with this energy, and that's what's helped. It might have been your Sag energy coming in, but see, it's almost burdensome. There's the Sag energy. It's like, oh my gosh, you're too much. You're too much in a good way. You're like, I can't get you out of my mind. Someone cannot stop thinking about you. Like there's two of you here. I think you know who I'm talking about. If you do, just claim it. Hit the thumbs up. Let me know that is you. Let me know this is for you. Share the channel if this is somebody that's coming in for you. Again, I welcome you guys to hang out with me and come on to the live readings. Like I'll read you live, especially if you're a new subscriber. I will definitely read you live. I love getting that to get to know you. You know, when can you get to really meet your YouTuber? And so I love that. I love to be able to read for you guys and get that reading and say, okay, I am into these readings. I understand why I'm connected. Give you that peace of mind that it matters to me. I want you to have that connection. I would rather you have it if it's not with me and it's another YouTuber or another tarot reader. If it's yourself, even better. I would rather that. I would want you to find the person who matters to you and who's going to make that difference. So that's what I'm hoping in the future here is I get you guys in the same place, same time, and that's why we have Discord. So if you're interested, get onto Discord. Link is below the video here. Check the description and you'll see. But I have the links there, and if you can't find them, go to my go to YouTube. I have the links right there on the top of the page there. You click more, and the links just fall right down. But yeah, I have the links to everything right on that homepage there, and on my Cosmic Boogeyman YouTube page. And I also have a link tree, like a link tree, Cosmic Boogeyman link tree. If you're interested, you can go there. That's kind of what this. That's what this is over here. That's what that is, right? Wait, right there, right. So if that QR code brings you a link tree, gets you to all access, and basically you can get and subscribe easily by using that. I would just tell you to save it because I'm going to use that as my kind of my go between, my go forward. You know, as I start making things, I can use that QR code now. It's permanent. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for all of you that watch this, that come on to this. I appreciate you. So I want you to know that. I want you to be aware that I do think about it. But up next, we're going to go into this like fantastic Taurus energy. And I'm still not sure how to read the Taurus. But the Taurus is not a bad thing because they just come up with this King of Pentacles, wise investors, smart choices, Hierophant, life lessons. Like they know what to pick and why. But there's something always missing, and that's what it is with a Taurus. They're missing something. Because with the 5, the 6, the 7 of Pentacles, we're close. We're kind of feeling out the universe to get that answer. But what is the answer we're looking for here? All right. And so if you're looking for your other signs, please do me a favor. Check them out. Down below, you'll see I have the link to the natal charts, so basically you can grab your own natal chart, look at your cross watch, come back and say, hey, look, Cosmic just literally read for my Venus. Like he read for my Venus sign. Like I can read for your entire natal chart by doing it in this format. That was the goal here. But it lets you guys go get your entire reading from me. You can kind of go back and forth, check out your entire reading. Don't be afraid. Put that overlay. Oh, you know, I'm an Aquarius moon. Then look at it like that. That's okay. Use that star energy. Use that energy to support that. Look at it. See what overlays. See what matters. All right, here we go. This is for you, my wonderful Taurus, you life lesson carriers. What is up with this? 8 of Wands coming in. Patience is running thin from what I get. I don't know if it's from you or from them or somebody else, but someone is running, their patience is running thin with you or the situation. And they don't understand the life lesson the way you do, and that's what I think the big difference is. Angels are playing a part here, really intervening. It could be an ex who wants to reach out even, and they're going to reach out sooner than later. They can't hold back because these are both Sagittarius. Temperance cards, these are both Sag energies. They could be a Sag, could be a Capricorn, there could be devil in the details, but there's duality. It's almost like this versus that. But we're missing the two of you together. Logically, doesn't make sense. Gemini lover energy, there's Queen of Wands energy. Right there is Aries energy. So there's an Aries probably thinking about you. That's the past life. That's the Gemini lover. Past life lover, that's why you guys are feeling each other. Cat here showing intuition, passion. We have a little bit of Leo strength energy holding off, and there it is. This is not over. This is actually, this went from almost gone to its lack. It has no more strength to hold any of those swords in and pretend anymore. Something's coming in and bringing it back to life. If you look deeper in it, you're going to see a big improvement here at Taurus. Once you hit August 23rd and you start moving forward, and by the end, by November, now I would say, I don't want to say November because I guess I could. I have that here, but it's something a little more than that. So let's hold off on that. Page of Pentacles, that's that right there. I just told you guys this here is Virgo energy, Capricorn energy, devil in the details, Capricorn energy, devil in the details. That's the timeline. That right there is Virgo. So yeah, there's a timeline coming down here emotionally, and you're holding off. You're doing great. It's going to pay off amazingly if you can just hold off and be who you are. But there's a relationship change coming in for you. That's what I see, Taurus. There's somebody or something that has never given up or won't give up on the relationship. You can see how it looks. It looks over. They're like, no, I'm going to make this work. Fast moving. These are amazing cards. That right there, that's a tough loss. But someone's trying to bring it back from something. They almost have like the ability to, because they know everything. So that right there is making a deal to grow this back. But something's holding it back. It's almost like some negativity, toxicity, some other person. But Taurus, there is a power here. There's somebody or something wanting to come back, or the desire to come back. You can actually see this. This could even be you, because you're looking forward, or there is someone, an Aries looking forward, Gemini looking back, or Gemini chasing back. Capricorn energy right here. There's definitely some moment of a lot of spirituality or clarity coming in. And as I said, remember what I said? So Taurus, I was talking about like that Virgo, because it's saying your energy is the next step into, it's almost like this might have been a disconnect for 3 months even, or even more, 3 years. But I feel like there's been a disconnect here, and we're missing that last sword for heartbreak. It's right here, one last chance, because we have 2 of the swords for heartbreak. We're missing one. And so this has been going on for a little too long, and we're getting, yeah, we're holding out. We're getting serious. We want this to become something really good for us. Clear intentional. There's the 3rd sword, but can we stop it? Is this a divine partnership? Is this the person you're supposed to be with? Yeah. Look at this. See what I'm seeing, guys? Look, these cards match. These cards go to they go together. It's like, very intriguing here, Taurus, because was it like this? I think it was like this. Yeah, someone's holding off and it's not for good. It's like you guys are borderline breakup all the time, heartbreak. Look at 2 swords, almost a 3rd sword ready to go. Now a 4th sword's forming, like somebody else might be interested. We're playing a game here, but there's some this matters. There's something that's playing with the outcome here. Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Leo, World card completion, Libra, air signs. There's definitely a relationship change coming in. There's some clear intentions. Either you or this other person comes in very clear intentionally and saying, this is what I want. This is the justice. I've waited too long. Yes or no. And I feel like that's what ends up coming down. It's like a moment of like, I'm not holding back anymore. devil in the details, like you're hiding what you really feel, or someone's hiding what they really feel, and that's what's actually happening. The X is in there as well, just so you know. That's why I'm saying this. There's another party. It's like there's 3 people, an X, and then there's a new person who comes in, and you're being very desired. I don't know if it's because you're quiet or because you're holding back or just being you, and you're not trying to be. You're not trying to be. It's the way someone sees you, the way they say your name. It reveals the truth about the connection, and that's what's been happening. The universe says, yes, you're right, or talking. That's not the problem. It's that moment you feel like deja vu or something's happening, the signs of alignment are hitting. That's the moment I see. That's what I've been picking up on, the synchronicities. Those like, well, how did that happen? That's what you're looking for. All right, my friends, I appreciate you. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and if you haven't done so, follow me on all the other social. Become my friend everywhere, not just here. So look for me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Blue Sky. I'm even on Lemonade. Like, I'm everywhere. So I'm basically pushing my content everywhere I can push it to let people know this is what we're trying to do. And with that said, Virgo, this is your turn. You're up. I'm going to pick you, and we're going to get moving, and we're going to see what's going on in your wonderful, wonderful life of yours. I always admire the Virgo. I never really could understand earth signs because I'm a fire and I'm an air sign, but the earth signs fascinate me. The depth, the connection that comes in. So what we're looking for is a Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. See the kind of cards that associate with a Virgo? Yeah, good cards, right? Dark Horse Candidate. How about the depth, the deep thinker, the one who can go read books for hours? That's the one we're looking for, the 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles, one who says, hey, how do we get here? You go, here's the answer. There's the money. Your money. You can make infinite wealth. Emotionally, because you disconnect, you know how to create, and that's a big difference. It's getting deeper. That's the Pisces energy coming in. It's getting deeper is not always easy, is it? No, it's not. Virgo energy, what is it for you that makes you feel like you're being recognized, seen, noticed, and absolutely admired? Is it your brain? Is it your brain, or is it your feelings? Because you have the ability to kind of create in your universe. You would be what I would call the creator archetype. Yeah, see that back to back. Look at this. There's an ending, there's a marriage, and then there's a realization of who you are. Queen of Wands, Emperor, Empress energy, lover energy, powerful energy, amazing, beautiful energy, showing up, saying, I am who I am because of my past lives have shaped me to exist in this lifetime and be that person I had always wanted to be. Marriage here is angelically touched. It's almost like there's a marriage happening or there's a marriage ending, but it feels like there's definitely a new marriage or a marriage of where it was a marriage of convenience. Now it's a marriage of conquer. And that doubt that you have, it attacks your strengths, and that's what's going to happen here. Are you sure? Are you sure is what it asks. Yes. Yeah. I made the decision. No, shut it. That's what you do. You tell yourself, you tell that energy to shut it and just move on. Let doubt move on. Doubt's so draining, and that's the marriage here. Look, the universe is bringing together after your depth, after your quiet moment, after your introspection, a person who matters. There it is. Study your love. You're studying to go in, or you're studying to focus on a new love. And I think it might be new love. What do you think? You might have new love coming in. Maybe this is the unexpected, like, I loved you, I always have loved you energy. You matter. Look at this. Raises your vibration kind of energy. You can't find this in a book, can you, Empress? No, you cannot. It's the Emperor, Empress energy. Maybe they're the Empress. Maybe they're the divine connection. Maybe they have a little bit of Gemini in their chart. Page of Cups, like I was saying earlier. A little bit of Pisces. Four of Swords, bringing in that moment of clarity, saying, hey, we're here. We're at the Libra energy. Justice. We can be respectful. But the ending is the ending, and it brings in something brand new from the universe saying, but wait, there's more. And as you think something might be over, and you take a moment to pause for yourself, not about them, this is all about you, I promise. But what comes in here, Virgo, is you. It's your clarity saying, I know what I need. And there, by the end of this Leo season, you're taking action. You're raising your vibration, ending endings that don't matter, and finding the partner that matters most to you. Looking for that person who's gonna make you most happy. Stop fighting the obvious. And that doubt that you have, just let it go. because you're going to rewrite your vision into the moment where you clarify. I only pull the Lover's card when it matters. In the heart chakra position, I pulled the Lover's card. So when I do that, I'm showing you that you are definitely in charge, and doubt has no place here. Look at your building. Pentacles come rolling in, money, wealth, manifestations, because you're believing to receive. Queen of Wands, Libra energy, as we said earlier, Justice energy, manifesting. I just said that. That's obviously what's happening here. Look at this, Libra. By by September 23rd into November season, more in the end of Libra. This will probably only be like a 4-week run. You're going to take action on a bunch of things and say, I'm done. Virgo, you're going to be like, I'm done. And that's going to let you feel free, breathe again, and notice who you are. Master that energy that matters to you. You're going to become that version of yourself that matters. You're the one who does matter. You're recognized, you're seen. Knight of Cups, you know what that is? That's Princess or Prince Charming. A good morning, beautiful, or a how are you? Or I've been thinking about you. You know, I think about you. You know, that energy. Look at this. 3 times over. 2. What are the odds of this? Like, yeah. What's the odds of this? And the universe says you're manifesting. You might even be getting back together with somebody that you've been missing and thinking about. Talking to him, saying, hey, can we just chat? Dark Horse candidate says, why not? Why not, Virgo? You're worth it. So don't give up on love. Don't give up on love quite yet. Don't give up on don't think this is it for you. I promise. There's a lot more of life left in you. You just need a little bit of watering. That's all that has to happen. Someone has to water that plant and let you grow and let you be. Give you some kind of deep question. Have you ever considered, what does this mean? Because that counsel that you have is your inner counsel of most sorts, like having a sage or having that lover that lives within, the creator, the warrior. Those are your energies that you worry about. Focus on what it means to make you happy, and focus on the universe talking to you that you're at source code energy. So have that conversation, talk to someone, say, hey, you want to just chat? How has it been? Let your voice be the fingerprint. Most of the time we don't reach out because we're afraid of we know what will happen. But you know what? Let that language speak. Let that energy vibrate. Let your finest self come out. But speak with energy. Speak with what you want in your life. Speak intentionally. Don't hold it. Don't wrap it around anything and try to hide it. Don't live in resentment anymore. Attract what you deserve. It's okay. I'm telling you, I'm giving you permission to feel in love, to feel powerful, to feel recognized and seen and noticed. That's what it is. I appreciate you very much. If you guys are looking for a private reading, as always, hit me up at cosmicboogeyman.com, or even better, not even better, just different. It's you hit that notification bell, set it to all, so when I go live for Cards and Coffee and I'm hanging out in the morning, or we're doing a wavelength Wednesday and we're just chilling and just reading some cards, you can jump in there with me. You have the ability to come in and jump in and get a free reading, or just even get a reading. You can jump the line if you want. A $10 donation is what I have it currently set at. And it works out really well. No one gets upset. People don't mind paying that, and it works out fine. But a $10 donation gets you a bigger reading. I read 3 cards to start. If you pay 10, I read that 9 that you'll see here. But it's not a bad thing. But if you're looking for a reading, with Capricorn up here next, if you're really looking for a reading, Capricorn, doesn't matter if you're Virgo, Aries, do me a favor, check out cosmicboogeyman.com and see what I have, or try to get connected up with me when I'm if you're a member, especially come on Mondays. It's almost 100% guarantee. As being a member, you get a free reading. So I do appreciate that, but make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell and set it to all, so you know when I'm on, because I will pop on at random times. I will wait for the universe to say, okay, now it's time. And when it feels right, I go on. The only times I actually set for the most part would be when I'm back at school. For members, only Monday. So you will know I'm on at 7 p.m. Eastern on both of those times, for Wednesdays and for Mondays. Anything else is kind of like me throwing extra in there. But there's going to be a Zodiac that comes out every week, just like this one. There's a Cosmics Codex, which is just me capturing my thoughts. You're literally listening to me talk to my AI, and we're just chatting, and you can hear us going back and forth. And I've fueled my AI with a lot of books, so it's a really good thought partner. And I capture that for you guys. There's no cards or anything, but there is cards with a turn on the same person. with Beyond the Veil, where we ask a deep question and we pull cards and we say, what is the universe trying to tell us? Like with the one I read for interdimensional beings, it taught me that the angelic touched temperance card is angelic being, or it's an interdimensional being. It's like really, it was fascinating. It went in the golden position. It's saying this is who I am, and they had control of the reading. But Capricorn, this is for you. Let's get you started. I really appreciate you guys. We're at 100,000. Can't happen without you. With that said, thank you, Brenduska. Thank you to Ethereal Moonlight and to Phoenix Moon Tarot. They all really helped me get to this one place. I have to say thank you guys. And there's been a lot of long-term supporters in here since that time. Batty May, and I do appreciate like you guys coming on, and Cindy Griffin, and all you guys coming on, and even Tortoise Love from the beginning. That kind of energy makes me feel great again to say, hey, we did this. We made this happen. We dedicated our time and energy. We made this happen. We made this show up. And I just love reading tarot. Capricorn, this is for you. Let's see how you've been. Look at this. Wish granted. Boom. Money coming in, or happiness coming in. You have exactly what you're looking for. You're the best of the best. There is no one better than you. Honestly, this is a good thing. You're happy. You're being happy now. You're learning to embrace that Nine of Cups energy. It pushes the bounds of Princess or Prince Charming, but it's more like being happy, being recognized, being happy. There's an Aquarian energy. There's a Six of Swords. Typically that's like Star Aquarian energy. So there's like 3 people that always come in, or 3 people that are always here, or always in your energy, or there's 3 people that are existing at all times around you. It's you, and maybe it's you traveling with these people. Star energy, Aquarian energy. We have the World card, completion. This is also Star Seed, angelically touched Star Seed. That could be you, could be this partner, could be this person, but you can see how it's lighting up. It actually has a yellow sun right there, but I'm going to leave it this way because it's for cool effect, and I was told to do it. As we have this card, which is the sun. Your shine is outshining the sun. You're so bright, you're outshining. It's this energy where you show up and you do something every day, all the time, very consistently, like Lady Justice, and know exactly and how to operate. There's a lot of things you don't understand, but there's someone always on your mind, something always going on. You appreciate it. King of Wands energy, bold Leo strength energy playing a part, and then someone's on their mind. See, someone's on their mind, or there's this energy of someone else. There's an ending or a rebirth that's happened. This could even be a past life energy that you're playing out with here. But there's a rebirth. There's something coming back that might have been gone, but it's basically meant to come back before the ending, before the result. This is justice for this reconnect, this moment of what you're connecting for. Marriage might ensue. We have Gemini lover energy here, so we might be getting into some relationship where marriage might be being played out here, might be a part of this. How about that? And with the T-stained 7 of Pentacles, that's life lesson energy. That's Taurus, that's Hierophant, that's King of Pentacles. That's life lesson energy. Money coming in. You're basically manifesting a brand new happiness. That's what I see happening for yourself. You're doing really well. Look at manifesting. Look at manifesting. Yeah, you are absolutely creating. So whatever's on your mind, keep that thought, keep the positive energy flowing. Capricorn, don't stop. You're trying to be almost messed with. Someone's trying to mess with your energy. It could even be this King of Wands energy, but the King of Wands is here too. Look, back to back to back doubles of the same cards here. I feel like this card's even hiding somewhere under here, but money's going to start to come in, start to trickle in. Look at top down notification. This is money that's owed to you, money that you deserve. It's coming in soon. So there's money that's happening that you've been putting that energy out there. Queen of Cups energy, and there's a Cancer energy in your reading. Could be Cancer around you, could be Cancer energy, could be Cancer in your chart, but I feel like it's a feminine. It's almost someone of like this, like friend energy is in there, almost like supportive energy somehow, Capricorn. But they're in that energy, they're there, and they're there because their life lesson is yet to be resolved. So they're showing up, Capricorn. I have to be careful. We have to watch out because the Cancer energy is in here. We don't know what this is yet, but it's definitely about giving and receiving and a notification about something else. Powerful energy, really powerful with that Leo energy backing this up. That's also strength. Could be Leo, could be strength, but a lot of power coming out of you. You're stepping up to the moment where you're not feeling like you're left behind. Like no one's leaving behind. What's that saying in Dirty Dancing? No one puts baby in the corner. All right, for just a minute, I'm going to take a pause here. I'm going to hang out with you. I'm just getting a sip of iced tea because my throat needs it. I need the iced tea. I need the soda. But up next is going to be the Gemini. There it is. So we'll read for Gemini in just a second here. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. One of the things I like to do is I like to sit down and read them all at once because you can go back and you can look at your whole reading. You can say, hey, my moon sign says, right? My rising sign does this. And go and so there'll be a link below for you to grab this information. So feel free to grab it. Don't be afraid of it. I want you to have access to it. So now what I'm gonna do is just split the decks. So by doing this, I can make new tarot decks. And this helps it. Because when I was first doing this years ago, right? My guides, I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. And you can actually see some of the cards are ruined because I shuffled them. And they start to say, look, hey, this is what's going to happen. You're going to put decks together. So I put my primary and my secondary together. And they also said, what's going to happen is you don't really need to shuffle. And I was like, okay. So they started to show me how the cards came out like duplicate. Like you guys see, I had 2 decks. I'm like, that's just because I have 2. Or even better, when I had 1 tarot deck, I had the alignment where they all were coming out. Like I was pulling out the same card. Like I pulled the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, all the time. But it was 1 tarot deck. It's the same one that's in here. It's basically like the daddy of the whole thing. But what it was, it's that connection that I had with the tarot decks, and so I started to open up to the fact that it could be something new, something more. So I'm just splitting these decks up. So as I start off here, then I can read, as I'm kicking this off again, I can read Gemini, Libra, then Aquarius on this 3rd deck. And there's no rhyme or reason. You can see I just split the decks. And then I'll shuffle as I go here. I guess I could put the camera on, like, be right back. I guess I could do that. But I want you guys to see how I do it. I do. I want you guys to get in. I love when this stuff. That's why I love when you guys can pick your tarot decks. And you guys like, I got my deck. I want this one. Or you actually, now it's even funnier. I love how you guys are doing. Is you'll put the energy into, like you'll say, exclamation point, join. Question about so-and-so or whatever it is, a job, a career, whatever. And then you'll say, pick 3. And that's all. No, it's deck 3. You put it right in there. Like you guys are writing that energy. All right. As I was saying, this will be Gemini. We'll write with Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and then the Pisces. But what I did is I just took the other decks and I just split them up, but combined them. So you have like deck 1 and 6, 3 and 4. And when I'm on live, I'll let you guys, I'll let you even do it. There's a Gemini right there. Possible relationship change coming in, or there's a relationship in limbo. Gemini, there's almost like somebody's there or somebody's talking to somebody else. There you are, and you're logically going, okay, what do I need to do? Angelically, you're being contacted. Dark horse candidate in your energy here, Gemini. So whoever this person is the dark horse candidate who wants you versus this. There's a lot of offers here for this other person, from what I can tell. Being honest, a lot of people want this person, but they want you. How crazy is that, Gemini? They want you. So they want you, and you and them are both out in the cold. Maybe you guys are in a no communication situation, because I don't see much for cups except for up here, which is like this, someone else is talking their ear off. And it's like you're really in this, you're in silence. You're kind of a lot going on in your head. Like, what is this? What is that? I need to know. Life lesson on something for you. This is for you specifically, Gemini. Something's happening where you're being taught a life lesson. You're holding two keys, but you won't use them, or you won't make a decision. Could be choice between two people here, two people here out in the cold. The dark horse candidate is the one that you and the dark horse candidate are out in the cold. This is confirmed, but it's ending. Life lesson says it's ending. You guys won't be out in the cold much longer. You can't be. So whatever that means, it's almost like this person's still holding the pentacle for you. The pentacle for you, right? You see what I'm saying, Gemini? See how crazy this is? And I was talking about this. If you have Gemini in your chart, I read you so much better. And I don't know what it is about the Gemini, but I connect, and it could be the air sign energy that comes along with it. But it's that Hierophant. This is life lesson justice. So what's about to happen, this connection, or whatever's about to come down here, which I feel like you're about to start dating somebody, because at the base of your emotions, you're like, I want to say something, but I can't. I'm blocked. I feel like I'm blocked. So you're moving forward. It's the only thing you can do. Look, something's hidden. There's emotions. Somebody's hiding emotions, hiding feelings. Could be you, could be them. Pisces energy. Knight of Cups would pop up here as a Pisces, but also as Prince Charming. So this could be a Prince Charming in hiding. Wow. You're very thankful for this connection. Passion is happening between the two of you. The universe is bringing you together. This is a very divine connection, Gemini. Wow. You can't see what's about to happen. You're moving towards it, but not watching. It's kind of like, if I keep my eyes closed, you can't see me, but you're still moving closer. See? Happy home, happy life. This is a wonderful, wonderful change. The universe says this is meant to happen. This person you're with, meant to happen. That's the marriage card right there. Offer of love. On top of the passion, which I call the wall kiss, the get over here and just kiss you against the wall. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy, also life lesson, but it has more of a financial wise investor, like you're worth the wait kind of energy. That's what I get out of this, especially when we're sitting on top of the infinity, right? The wise investor, the one who pauses patience, versus the other one, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, the one that you're like, wow, they're good with money, good with people, good with that person. So Gemini, whoever that person is, the one who's good with stuff, like your first person you think of when you wake up kind of thing. Or I wonder what they're doing. Maybe you're not in communication. There's only one cup. Buy the Knight of Pentacles. Ready. All you got to do is offer and say, hey, can we talk? And they can say, yeah, I'd love to talk to you. They turn into Emperor mode. They got you protected. There's that Page of Pentacles. By Virgo, 823 to 922, the angelic conversation starts happening. You can't fight it anymore. You just can't fight that loving feeling. You just can't fight that loving feeling. Aquarius energy and the clear intentional here. You guys are like, you're at a stalemate, you and this other person. Gemini, tell me if I'm wrong, but you and this other person are at a stalemate. It's not like you guys are absolutely not happy with each other. It's more like, who's going to flinch first? But the moment one of you flinches, you're both into it. I think that's what's really funny about this. It's good energy. It absolutely is wonderful. It's like there's somebody in there that loves you and it wants you, and I love that for you. But get rid of the doubt. That's the thing. Shout it out, doubt. Get out, because doubt thrives when you compare yourself, and that was like a lot of comparing energy up in that cornerstone with the Six of Cups relationship, possibility of other people change. Get rid of doubt out of the way, hide that, because it's going to give you wrong advice. Doubt gives you wrong advice almost consistently, right? So what's your counsel trying to tell you? What's it trying to say? do this. Focus on yourself a lot more and see what happens. Let the creator energy out of you just illuminate while you're sitting there reflecting. Read some books. Read about the halls of Amante. Read about the Atlanteans. Really expand your mind and watch what happens here, Gemini. Good energy. Wonderful connection. I wish everyone had this kind of connection, but somebody wants you to be their partner long term, like their love. And with that, we have Libra, Queen of Swords, Justice energy, 2, 3, 4s of Swords. With the Libra energy, what we're looking for is we're looking for that wonderful balance that you guys bring into the situation. What is it that we're missing? What is the connection that we need? And as I open up to the long-term energy of what you guys are, there's a cost of listening, I would say sometimes, right? And that's what it is. Every moment we listen, your fire will cool. It will just be like, okay, I hear you now. Perfect. Okay, thank you. I feel much better. It's that. It's going to turn certainty into maybe and maybe into not now. And that's what we have to be careful of. Because if we're whoa, jumper. First card out. Study or love, Libra. What is going on? Angelically touched. You're being gifted with the opportunity to study at the hands of the angel or love at the hands of an angel, Libra. What is this? What is this? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up? There's the angel. Temperance. It's all about patience, deciding when it's right, enjoying the moment, savoring it as it is. Passion meets pain. Whoa, what is this? That's Libra energy right there. If you are a Libra that was born October 13th to October 22nd, this is going to probably resound more with you. Passion's there. We have the moment of clarity. This is past life passion. But the Tower moment has to come in. This is not a bad thing. This is almost like you can't go down that road anymore. They've taken out the bridge. Like, what? It's like, I've always gone down there. The bridge is gone. Yes, they took the bridge out. So now you have to find another way around is what this is. See? As you explore Empress Emperor energy, that's the moment you look at the wands. How do I get to my 4 wands? Clear intentions, truth, honesty, value. That's how we get to that's how we raise our vibration, is with truth. That's how we get there, as we look at these opportunities, not as lifetimes, but we look at them as chances to become more who we want to be, that voice inside. So when we recognize that inner voice, it will help us kind of find what's been given to us. We'll realize that mountain that we're trying to climb isn't in the way. It is the way. And going, oh, the mountain is the mountain's the message. So you see a lot of mountain cards in here, a lot of pain, a lot of turbulence. But as you see the mountains in here, you'll notice the mountains, they're about life challenges. There's the heartbreak energy. So this is about ultimately getting over heartbreak. This is basically backing away from that pain, realizing your heartbreak was meant for something. Love isn't found, it's freed. And that's what we're trying to realize. You can't capture it. You can't corner it. You can't control it. It just lives very free. That true love, that moment of clarity lives free, and you can't stop that from existing. All right, we have, again, the temperance energy we have the 8 of Pentacles showing up with that Virgo, Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, Dark Horse Canada energy coming in. Patience, patience, patience pays off, absolutely. There's an angel saying you choose. Either one you choose, study, love. The angels are going to be on your side. Underneath it all, you still have the angels. They won't leave. It's not like a one-time thing. There's an angel in your reading right now, Libra. You're doing good work. You're helping people get over stress, exhaustion. Good fortune's about to roll in because you're being honest, bold, yourself, authentic. Authentic, as I said, King of Cups. That's the Death card, Rebirth, saying we're coming back into this with this moment of clarity. Scorpio energy, right? Raw truth. Gemini, could be Libra, could be Aquarius, but it's this Page of Swords, studying it. Curiosity Kid, what does the universe mean by that? Why am I the one? Why am I getting judgment? Why am I getting all these angels? Because you are very, very, very wonderfully placed. Your Libra energy is justice. Don't dismiss it. You're the decision maker. You're the heartbreak. You're the pain. You're the vibration raise. You're the person who can say, is it logic? Is it soul? Is it spirit? Is it depth? You're the intuition maker. Like, you're the one who says that's true intuition or it's not. Dark Horse Canada playing a role here. You come into this with the depth and knowledge that you've been acquiring by watching and reading and just admiring. And that intuition is the language of your soul. So learn to listen, and that's what's coming down here, because in the Akashic energy saying you're taking patience and you're becoming more intuitive, becoming more aware, Virgo, which is not easy for you at all. But this notification is saying it's real. It's leading you to happiness, to home, to completion. That's marriage versus, it could be even commitment to universal truth or even soul tribe. But there's definitely something coming in here where you're connecting to more and more souls. And it's very wonderful, because you can see how it's elevating 4 to 5. And this is soul tribe. This is Akashic soul tribe. Imagine I could tell you, as I get a sip here, if I could tell you you're in this energy for long term, these people are going to be by your side for a long term. Whoa. Good golly. Good golly, Miss Molly. Angel. Emperor energy. Wow. I take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. This is the next deck. That's what's funny. That's what's I didn't mean to knock that over. I don't know how that happened. But we'll see. I'm gonna pull for what was it, Aquarius? I think Aquarius might be next. But Libra, thank you very much for being here. Honestly, if you haven't done so, like the channel, check out the new Cosmics Codex. It's just a series where I'm basically capturing my thoughts. It's what I do on the side. It's kind of like I don't really have much going. It's just capturing the audio. It might end up becoming a podcast. I don't know. But I want to take that moment, and I'm self-reflecting. You guys get to hear what I'm doing. So I just capture the moment. I say, hey, can we just capture this? Those are Cosmics Codex. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll bring somebody on. I have the plan to bring on even Brenduska, Ethereal, and then you'll hear us chatting. And I'll ask them deep questions. Like, why, have you ever felt abandoned, and why? Or has life ever redirected you and you felt better about it? Because I know that there's no wrong turns in life, only different scenery. And that's the thing I've always found to be profound. So Libra, if you love what you're hearing and you're into it, become a member. Be sure to connect to me. I'm live every day, all the day, it's like almost all the time. So if you catch me on Wednesdays, I can read for new subscribers. That's the priority. And then Mondays, I'm online for Members Only Monday. But what I will be doing here is we're going to take a moment to just pause and kind of appreciate you guys and say thank you. I'm at 100,000 subscribers because of you. And with you at my side here, that's what really helps here. So Aquarius, I appreciate you guys as well. Also as the air signs, I read them on. I keep going. The Gemini, I read the Libra, reading the Aquarius. I love this. It gives us a sense of what else is going on in my life. And that's the part we want to incorporate. I'm in here with you. I've already split the decks. If you guys didn't want answering the whole thing, I take the decks, I split them. I cut them in half, and then I take the two halves and I just kind of start combining them. So it's like two decks. It's like you get like 5 and 6, or you'll get two. Actually, more like 2 and 5. I try to put them this way if I can. All right, let's do this. Aquarius, this is for you. I'm an Aquarius, just so we're all in the up and up. Aquarius sun sign. So we'll see what actually happens here. Empress energy coming in, right? So those of you who know me, I need my Empress. I need my Empress. Where are you? Where are you? So I need my Empress, but this is about regret. 5 of Cups energy. This is Scorpio rebirth. There's a major change happening, but it's a change that's happening based on the universe's expectations of what is supposed to be going down. Money here, wealth, happiness, Aquarius. This is you realizing you're recluse. You're kind of taking back. You're doing your own thing. You have actually started to succeed at doing whatever this is. $1 million payday could mean a lot of things. Like for me personally, I'm literally just hitting the 100,000 subscribers. $1 million payday, right? It's not $1 million, but it's that moment of like, wow, that's so lucky. But for us, Aquarius, that's what it is. So each and every one of Aquarius should be feeling something coming in. If you haven't yet, it is coming. More money, even more help, more happiness, more people, more connection, more justice energy comes in. This is that 6 of Pentacles energy. It's giving and receiving, really, right? It could be breadcrumbing, but not when you have an Empress and you have a Queen of Cups. Like, come on. This is nurturing energy. This is the Cancer energy. This would never be done that way. Moon energy, there's something hidden. Could be a Pisces also playing a part here in the signs here, Aquarius. But it's this depth that plays here. Someone's regretful, and they might have Pisces in their chart, but we have a lot of heavy players here. Look at this. We have Leo energy. We have Cancer energy. We have Aries energy, or we have basically the Queen of Queens. But this comes in with a connection that's unlike anything else, because right here, when I look at these, that right there is Pisces, and this right there is Virgo season. So October 23rd to October 22nd is going to be a really wonderful day. More things are coming in. So if you're expecting like wealth, it's going to come in. Money comes in, more money comes in. It just adds to what you've already been doing. Look at, there's also a Knight of Cups. Could be a secret person desiring you. Knight of Cups could be someone offering their love. Could be you offering your love going forward to this Empress. It could be that moment. It could be Gemini, lover energy. They could be just taking those swords off and saying, I'm no longer hiding. I'm taking the mask off. I'm letting things be what they should be and stop fighting what I'm fighting. Because there's someone that's really battling something angelically. I could see it. Someone's fighting the connection is what I get. And that's probably what's been going down here. Yep, they've been paying attention sneakily. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the foil cards, guys. This is an angel touch connection. Scorpio card, as I said. Scorpio season is absolutely when this kicks off. That's what I see here. Scorpio. Two of Cups about communication. This communication is unlike anything else. Aquarius, when you communicate, no one communicates quite like you. Nobody. And so that's what we get here is your communication skills are very, very good. You always deliver. So there's something there, and that's what it is. And there's the Page of Wands energy, past life. It's the connection to higher self. It's the connection to what it is you're trying to be. And higher self will send you messages back and forth, just as though we get into that, I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm fearful. But that's just, it's fear is just excitement without any breath. Like it just has nothing to, you can't do anything with it. And so the present moment I see here is the universe, the eternal angelic beings that are in your life are following you to do something that's going to help, because once your energy is introduced, it really changes things. Could be even the depth of the words, could be the justice that you bring in, the Libra energy, and it could be what you bring in from the future, saying this is what I see. Tower moment coming in, something about self-assured victory, but there's a tower moment coming in with your soul, so you have to be very careful with this. And this could be a while out, but it could be almost like going through something bigger that you're not expecting. Queen of Wands energy meets the Emperor energy. That's Aries. There's fire in the chart. So when we have fire, we'll have a change. So there's a relationship change coming in. Could be even a marriage of sorts. Could be a new marriage, a connection with marriage. But this tower moment is really shifting up things at the end here. So that could be about 6 months out, that tower moment, just so you know. It's not immediate. But we always, I always go through tower moments. Like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of things I've done. Partly because you're told not to, and then you're like, let me see what happens. And I find out sometimes it's because people want to hold that power, that knowledge, that information. And that's what I usually find with that, is people, they want to hide that. They want to hide that secret information, that identity that gets them ahead. And so I'll go and research. I'm like, hey, whoa, this works. Like, you know, and crypto has gotten a bad rap, speaking of any of like bad raps. And so that's the thing, is there's this narrative of all the bad things that happen, but there's no one's talking about all the money that people make, because no one wants people to kind of get into it too early. People want to acquire, because eventually it's going to happen. And that's the thing I've seen before I even got, like, this is before laws started getting enacted. I actually have there's a live reading back out there that I have, that I talk about it. So with that, I talk about that reading, and I go into like XRP and what it is, and but you're more than welcome to go back and look. It's really fascinating. But up next is going to be the one, the only, Cancer. Cancer energy, how are you? You will show up with the Queen of Cups. You will show up with the Chariot energy, the 2, 3, 4s of Cups. You're not afraid to exist. You're not afraid to be who you want to be. I love that for you. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Emotionally, you're not holding back. You're going to let things exist. You're going to let things be the way they have to be. Emotionally, you're just going to exist in that very purest on-off energy, right? Right now it's on. Raw energy, emotions fully out there. Logically, You're holding back. Like, you're like, I'm out there, I'm raw, but you're holding back. What are we holding back from? Maybe it's another person's in your energy. Maybe you're thinking about someone all the time. Five of Pentacles. This is a life lesson. It's a secret Hierophant card. Indecide. Indecide. I'm thinking inside, and I'm thinking undecided. Because there's like this decision, taking the blindfold off and seeing for what it is or seeing for how it operates will get you in a better mindset. Jumping cards. Here we go. All right, what is this about here? What is these swords? Gemini, heartbreak, lover energy, Two of Cups hiding right here. But there's definitely something going down here where you're connecting to somebody, something. Because there's a person obviously in that connection. Queen of Swords, Libra, Justice energy, Lady Justice. Something goes down October, and it's take action. And once we add this sword in, we're starting to gather all of our swords, and we're going to say something's over, something's starting, something's back together. You might even be getting back together with somebody or something with the Three of Wands here. It's almost like it's meant to happen. It's just holding off. Something's happening. Maybe you haven't connected with somebody. Could be past life. I don't quite see that quite yet, but it could be somebody from past life. But a lot of pain is being issued here. A lot of pain, feelings. But that Four of Swords comes in with the Libra Justice energy. It's almost like it had to happen. Whatever that is, because there it is. I told you, remember I said we keep adding the swords? The 10 swords says this is an ending that starts off something new for you, but you have to end the old thing first. There's your Cancer Chariot energy right there. Right there. You're being true to your soul. You're letting your soul speak. What do you want? And then whatever that answer is, go with that. Don't modify it for somebody else. Don't shrink for somebody else. Soul Tribe needs you to be who you are at all times. Let yourself exist. Be truthfully yourself. As you see the dual Queen of Swords here, this is that moment of justice. Like, speak the honest truth. You know everything. And what it is for work, you're a hard worker who knows a lot, and you're valued. You stand above the others in the Soul Tribe. That's a difference here, Cancer. You're not the same. You're not meant to be the same. You're not meant to be the same. Look at, you're not meant to be the same. So what that's telling me is you're not meant to be the same, but yet you're very, very different, or there's something that's different. There's that card. I knew it was coming. Two of Cups coming in. You need divine, deep communication. You need actions backing words. That's what this comes down to, doesn't it? Is that what it is? You need action backing words? Loving this reading. Loving it. Yeah, good reading. Yeah, you're doing well. I love what I see here. It's a matter of, I think a matter of time, matter of fact, a lot of times what we'll do is people try to stop us from existing, from being, from growing. And that's where the universe will really help teach us new lessons, because you're never obligated to carry something more than you have to, because it could break you. And likewise, don't let someone carry you more than they have to, because once we're misunderstood or we're manipulated, it hurts to come back from that. And that's the thing we're trying to do, is evolve from that and be proof of the evolution that we can be part of. You're living without explanation. Right now, you're trying to be who you are. So, Cancer, when I read these cards, and I start to pick up on all of that depth, especially picking up on that tea-stained tarot that's the bottom right there, that tells me that this storm is not punishment. This energy is clearing out. It's moving. It's literally moving out the negativity. You're clearing out all of that which no longer serves you. And who can get down on you for that? Nobody. Nobody. All right, my friends, let's move on. Scorpio is up next. Thank you for being here, guys. If you haven't been here, I appreciate you. But do me a favor. Be sure to like the channel, share it. Check below. I have a link to the timestamps. If you haven't done so, check out your natal chart. I have that also there. And if you want, book a private reading with me at cosmicboogeyman.com, or check me out on all the other socials. But I'll see you guys on live, so make sure you hit the notification bell, set it to all, and I can get you guys rocking and rolling. I appreciate you. Let's do this. I've been kind of following a format that's worked out really well. So this is the Scorpio here. That was the Cancer, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So now I can go back if I ever had to and say, hey, let me look at what the reading was on so-and-so. I have the deck still. So that's why I've been trying to format in this way, where I can say, hey, did I just pull this in Gemini's? I could take Gemini's reading back out and pull it. I'm trying to make this an all-encompassing channel, like you're cross-watching. You're looking at your own signs, your moon sign. You're looking at your Venus. You're like, I want you guys to be part of this moment where you're realizing the universe has talked to you in this sense. Scorpio, how are we doing? 2 cards immediately. Look at that. Oh, big. Sneaky. What does this mean? Does this mean there's an Aquarius in your reading? Maybe Aquarius energy? 5 of Swords. Somebody sneakily walking around. Maybe this is like you're kind of taking a step back to an ex. Maybe gathering all you know and going, I want to go back. Wheel of Fortune's not in your favor right now, unfortunately, Scorpio, where you can feel like you can go back. You can't move back, but it's coming up. You're due. This is absolutely due for you. That's what we're seeing here. And more likely than not, you're going to be able to take action as soon as August 23rd. As we're trying to read, I try to read a couple weeks out if I can, but this is good luck's coming in by August 23rd. So not before, but August 23rd on, you'll get that timeline and say, okay, what does this mean? Take a look at the moon energy, wish under the moon, even if you can. That's what it is. Stack those manifestations together. Fall in love with the fact that the universe is reaching out to you and you now have connection. There it is. Look at you stacking your cups. I'm telling you. So when you see the full moons going forward, after August 23rd, Virgo, Scorpio, do yourselves a favor, because what it does is it's going to tell you Virgo season is like it's a hermit. It's a trigger to you. You're going to the next spiritual awakening. How cool is that? Patience is the key here. Getting deep, being patient. You're going to lose patience, I promise, but you're going to start to learn things very quickly and go, I want to know more. The deeper you go, the better this is, but the more difficult it is to kind of slow down, because you want to pace yourself. So the universe is giving you a taste of what knowing everything would do. 3 Pentacles. There's the knowledge right there. You kind of going to have a baseline of 3, 3, 6, 9 universal code. Starting with 3 Swords, heartbreak always has a life lesson. Passion, past life, patience, and that's the Knight of Wands saying we have the Knight of Wands bringing patience and passion, but it also brings past life with this. So you're looking for a past life connection, and that's what this is going to start teaching you going forward. Look at this duality. Oh my gosh. Knight of Cups is happiness. It's completion. It's self-sacrifice, self-sufficient happiness even. Scorpio energy, there you are, 6 of Cups. Especially if you were born November 2nd to November 12th, that really is going to apply to you. But it's telling us this is a relationship change coming in. You want it to happen. You're sneakily going back to someone. Let's stay on target, because that person is someone else. I think you really love this person. I think you might check up on them, and it almost feels like a little cheating. See, you're stressing out about it. Don't stress about it. This Sag energy also plays a part. It's patience. There's someone wants to take action on this as much as you do. King of Pentacles, wise investor, Taurus energy, life lesson. Back to York energy also could be you could have Taurus in your chart saying you're investing in you. You could have that moment. Check your natal chart. Go below, look at it. But if not, it could mean just the simple fact that your Scorpio energy is going through a major life lesson. And a lot of Scorpios are feeling the same way. Ask your Scorpio buddies. Say, do you guys feel this way? And they're going to say, what are you talking about? Say, like, you're about good luck's about to happen to you. Just start with that. And if they go, what are you talking about? Say, okay, I'm just asking. Don't push it. Don't try to convince them they will. But if you feel like good luck's coming, you feel like good things are starting to come in, and because your voice is starting to open up, you're becoming more you, hit that thumbs up. Share the channel. Make some comments down below. Let me know that you are here. Let me get some iced tea while I'm sitting here with you. All right. Last but not least is the Pisces. How are you guys? Thank you very much for being here. We are finishing up. I've read all 12 signs after this one. So be sure to check out the cross-watched energies. Check out your other parts of your Zodiac. Let me know what you think. Let me know if anything resonates. Do me a favor. Check it out. It's a la carte. Take what you want. You can just come here and check out your moon sign. I honestly, I can't tell you otherwise. And I find that I would think that'd be awesome. So whatever your signs are, take a look at the natal chart. Look at them. Save it. Say, oh, I know what my Zodiac is now. And start to look at that, and you'll see there's a cross correlation. That's why I kind of backed into this, where I did all the Zodiac at once, because I'm getting it. My same energies reading all same signs. Right? So you can come and pick and choose and see what you want. Go back and look. Go back and see if any of the other stuff aligns with you. Go back and look at the old Zodiac I've been doing and say, hey, does that align with me? You'll know very quickly. But as we finish up here, we're going to grab the sixth and last tarot deck. Pisces, this is for you. Last I heard, money was coming in, and I did notice the market had moved a little bit, so I'm wondering if that helped you. I wonder if you actually got some money. It could be more. It could be a manifestation, movement, creation, coming back together with something. It could be getting back together with somebody. This is a relationship. Wow. I wonder if this is an ex, like, because that's angelic. It's the foil card. Yeah. I wonder if this other person is waiting to get back together with you by December 31st, New Year's kiss. Someone's being strong. I think this is your moment. Leo energy plays a part here. We have that strength. We have the moment of you clarifying. But Six of Pentacles also is relevant here with them. Six of Pentacles, it's Taurus life lesson energy. You and another person, almost three, a party of three, went through a life lesson. Party of three went through a life lesson. And I think you guys are still in each other's energy. You've never left. Manifestation ensues. You have the ability to manifest them. I never say that. Never say that. But this is at your heart chakra. That's to get back together. They're both angelically touched. There's the T-Stain Tarot. Look at, there's a decision. Do you want to go back together or not? That's a question. That's the honest question. Because the answer would be yes from their side. You're the one. There's been no one who can compete with your energy, Pisces. But you have to make the decision. Do you want to get back together? You're very happy without them. Let's be fair. You miss them, but your success is not thwarted. You're doing really well. Emperor energy ensues. It's that boss mode energy, right? You're getting into whatever this is. Because 2, 3, 4s are Emperor, Empress energy. Emperor, Empress energy. And we're moving into that Leo strength energy, saying at the base of your emotion, we have strength, we have strength. So you have strength on strength. So you're very strong at what you're doing. There's your Emperor energy again. Bang, back to back. But you're looking for depth. You got to find nurturing. You're going to find the feminine. What does it mean to connect, to make someone feel? You're probably the dark horse candidate. Yes, you're probably the most unlikely, but you're probably the one who's going to win. Let's be fair. You're the one who's, when your choice is chosen, there's no unchoosing you. You've been manifested. You come in with a very powerful energy. You fight for what you want and you battle it, but you know that's how you win. There's the Emperor, Empress energy. 2, 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands would bring in marriage. I wonder if this is a marriage situation playing out. There's the Empress. Are we waiting to get married? Is that what's happening? No regret and holding off. So this is your chance to say, hey, look, you're both kind of holding back, regretful, saying I shoulda, woulda, but be more nurturing. I'm telling you, let your soul do the talking. What would you say to them right now? Say it out loud. Talk to them. Talk to them as though they're right there. They will hear it. Our voice is vibration. We very much dismiss it. So when you hear me say $320 million incoming, like, you know, it's money, but it's more a manifestation. As much as I love to manifest, I love to prove the manifestation. So don't be misunderstood by this energy coming in. It's her or it's him. It's them trying to reconnect. They're calling you back, but they won't let it go to voicemail. So what they're doing is they're just leaving it, and they're saying, I'm not saying anything. That's the blockage. That's the regret. There's this moment. So there's definitely something coming in here where they're doing that and they're feeling this connection. And it could have been over Cancer season. It could have been over the summertime. It could have been a couple Cancer energies. But like I said, check out your whole natal chart. Read that Cancer energy for yourself. See where it falls here. How does that play out in your energy? So go and look at the Cancer reading and then see how it looks for you, Pisces, if you have that energy. But the Emperor, Empress energy is playing out. You end up with them. You're the dark horse candidate. You're the message that needs to be received. But I feel like you want them to say something first. And that's I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying it looks like that's what it could be. But there's just no way to argue that you definitely are for each other. I appreciate you. I really do, Pisces. And with that, make sure you're making your decisions. Like, I look at it like this. If we ever get like the Hierophant kind of cards, or you get any of that like mirror energy, those old keys, those mirrors, they're not going to open new doors. Those old keys that you're holding, they open the old doors. When you're looking in the mirror, it's your reflection. What have you done? How have you operated? How can you reopen the door and say, hey, my door is no longer closed to you? So that's what it is, Pisces, and that's what this has to happen with either you or them, but someone has to open that up and say, your absence has really made me question my existence. Get into that feeling. Understand it matters. And as always, I do appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. Be sure to share the channel. I appreciate you. At 100,000, how amazing is that? Great feeling to get here. It is. And if I can help you, I will. I will definitely try to help you. So if you guys are around and you're looking for more content, make sure you hit that notification bell, set it to all. I read live. I read for donation. I read for members only. Cosmic's Codex, Beyond the Veil, and then obviously with our Zodiac here. So look for more content. I think I set that content. I'll probably be doing that same rotation of content for a little while as I iron it out and make it better. And I want to come back and eventually start working on the teaching content and redo that with the new equipment and stuff. But anyway, with that said, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. And as always, do me a favor, let people know I'm out here. Spread the love, spread the joy. Let's start that community that matters, the one that supports each other. I will see you very soon. As always, you be safe. Peace, guys.